Hello and welcome back. Unless this is your first time, welcome. I'm going to jump into a new game, 10 minutes. Alright, so starting with the Queen's Pawn opening. Alright. Okay. So he's trying to go for a Budapest Gambit. I feel like I'm not going to hang on to the pawn. I don't know what to do in the Budapest Gambit, so I'm not going to be overly concerned about it. This is an attack on this. Okay, so I can win 2 pawns. Should I go for it? I think I will. Okay. So now I don't have that right now. I think I'll just prepare to castle. I'm 2 pawns up. Okay. Perhaps I should tell the knight to move, but then I'll go back. Okay. Defend the pawn. I'm not overly keen on keeping this pawn right now because I am 2 pawns up. Okay. So I feel like this is a mistake. Or not. So it brings us back. Alright, so should I... 2 pawns, he goes here, I go there. I feel like this is fine. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. Okay, expected that. I think I should go for the queen trait. Oh, he goes for it first. Alright. Okay. So... here doesn't really do much for me. Here doesn't do much for me either. I think he wants to go for this. So I can't do that. Well, yes I can actually. No, that doesn't work right now. So what should I do? Oh, he's going for this. I see. So I'm going to have to get it out of the way. How do I deal with this problem? Because the problem is this right here. So I could go here, and then if he goes here, I can just take it. I feel like I'll probably start by doing that. Okay. Alright, cool. Oh, that was probably a bad move. Okay. So now... here... probably a bad move. He takes, I go here. Okay. So, I think I will just go ahead and defend this. I don't think that dropping this pawn for no good reason makes sense. Alright, so I could go in and attack. I'll have to move it, and then after that, what do? I don't really have a move, so I think just moving it back here is fine. I could have moved it here, which makes some sense, moved it over here. But, alright, so, I go here, he goes here, I go here. I think this is all fine. If he goes here, am I too concerned about trying to keep that on? He goes here. I don't have this. I think I'll just keep it for now. Okay, I expected that. Alright, so I'm gonna move it here. And I'll move the rook over here. Okay. So I think I'll go ahead and bring up my knight to the center of the board here. Okay, so now I have this, which attacks that. What is it? What else does it do? Doesn't really do a whole lot. I was thinking about this. He takes, and I could take, and I have a counter for it. No, it's not really, doesn't really do anything. I could do this, and then I could, no, that doesn't work either. Here, then I could, no, because then there's this check. So, I have this, he takes, I take, but I'm going to keep my bishop. So I'm thinking here and here might make sense, so I think I'll start with that. Oh, that was probably a bad move. He's got this. Okay, so if he goes here, I'll go here. If he goes here, then I'll go there. Okay, he misses all of that. So I'm going to start by going here. And then I'll try for that. Okay, so I can take, and he'll bring it back. I don't want to take, so what else can I do? I can go here and close it off and then continue, but that doesn't make much sense either, does it? Here, and I can continue for that. I think I'll have to try that. I'll try to sneak in the rook. Okay, I think I'll try for this. Okay. So now I have the bishop pair. Okay. So, trying to... Okay. I have that under control. Alright, I'm gonna try to get my rook in now. Lucky for me, the bishop's covering this. Alright. So I'm gonna try to get in behind. Alright, so I can't. How else? I think. Oh, well, that pawn was hanging. Alright, I think I'll go ahead and push this one. I should have probably taken it while I had the chance. So should I take it? I don't want to. I think takes... He won't do that. I'll probably do this. I think I'll just close it up. And what's good is it's on a light square, so his dark squared bishop can't look at it. So I can get in closer to... Perhaps this. Alright. So does that do anything? I want to do this, I think, and then he does that. Alright, so I think I'll start by going here. Okay. Start by going here. Hang on to the pawn, I want to go here. Okay. So, I think I will... Okay, so he does that. I think I will try to break in the middle. Okay. So that gives me one. Alright. So I think I'll start by... If I go here, I get mated, so I can't do that. Probably come over here. Okay. So how do I do this? I think I'll start by going here. Okay. So I can't really break anywhere. Can't really do much here. Alright, so what if I go here? He can get here. So if I go here and I go here, I can try for that. I think I'll try. Okay. To get my rook in here. Okay. This is a threat. Let's keep trying. I can close him down here. Get him out. He closes the door. I think I'll start by going here. Now, here, try to get in. And go here, go here, go here. Try for that. I think I'm gonna try. Might be bad. Okay. Okay, so he does that. Do I want to trade? I think I should hang on to my bishop. Here. I think I'm gonna hang on to the bishop for now. Or, okay, I think I'm just gonna take it. That gets him one move away. Then I'm going to trade here. Okay, so now I'm just going to push the pawns now. Okay, so now I'm going to check. So probably go for a queen trade. Then push the other pawn. So how do I do this? I think what I will start by doing is start by moving this out of the way. Okay. Okay. Okay, so now what I will do is and then I will Alright, so let's look at the game review. Alright, 77.4% accurate, 70.7 from my opponent. I played at 1600, he played at 1250. I played 3 great moves though. Alright, let's start the review. Alright, so d4, knight f6, c4. So it starts with the Budapest defense, I guess, Gambit. I haven't really studied this line. He moved it there. So, took the full center with another pawn, also attacking the knight. So, I guess the best move was just to take back. So he offered another pawn. It wasn't the best move. I shouldn't have taken. I should have redefended the attack like this. But then he would have just taken, I guess. But I guess it's fine. Develops the bishop, so now he's got 2 active pieces. Wow. Wow, that was not the move at all. I'm like losing because of this move. So I should have defended the pawn. Can you show why? Note to self. Doing that is bad. I don't know. I think I was like nervous that because he had two attackers on this pawn, you know, and he was just gonna like come in here and like take it and then take the bishop and just like, you know, make my life difficult. But what do I know? Okay. Anyway, so this is a mistake. I should have just defended the pawn, but it doesn't make a lot of sense to me why I would defend this pawn, because it's not even attacked right now, you know. So, so if he had checked me, then I would have just did this. Or this. Okay, I guess it was bad because the queen would be hanging and I'd be stuck in the middle. So if I go here and then he takes with queen, then I'm stuck in the middle and then I get forked. I see. That's why it's a mistake. Because if check, and then I block, and then queen takes, and then king takes, and then knight takes, and that forks. So, opponent didn't understand what he was doing with the Budapest Gambit, but I guess that's what he was trying to do. So again, oh no. So, I did this. So if he did this, and then I did this, and then he did this, and then I did this, and then he did this, and then I went over here, then I just lose a rook. So that's why this move was a mistake, because it wasn't defending the square or the queen. This move, it avoids the check, and I can take first. All right, so I missed that entirely. All right, so he castles. So it's no longer a threat, I guess, because I can move this way. All right, and also the queen's defended. I don't even have to do anything. So even if he were to do this, and I block, and then queen takes, and the bishop can take, and I can still castle. All right, so castling was not the best move here. All right, so that was a mistake. I took it. He took back. That was a mistake, which I thought it would be fine, but, you know, takes in here, and I knew that there was nothing I could really do to avoid that. I could have avoided that, actually. So I figured that was a mistake. I figured he should have done that. That was a mistake. Mistakes all around, huh? Yeah, he should have taken the pawn. It was pretty much free. And then he would have been able to get this pawn, so he would have been able to get a better... Yeah, I didn't play this so well. This was a mistake, because if he had gone there, double attacked this one, I would have dropped a pawn. So, yeah, but I was still trying to do something, you know, I was trying to keep my pawn breaks open. Opponent didn't really do anything in this game, really. I thought about this, but then, you know, it just opens up this for the rooks, and I didn't think it was so good for me. Opponent just sort of shuffled back and forth, didn't know what to do. So sack, and then I can move over here, and I can attack both of these pawns. Yeah, I knew that after the fact. That was a positional mistake. What should I have done? I did consider it only after the fact, but I was trying to keep pressure on this. Yeah, that would have prevented him from ever coming in. Didn't really know what to do. Yeah, I was trying to tie his rook down, but my rook was tied down in reality, and I couldn't use it. Yeah, and then I lost my opportunity because I realized that didn't like that. Didn't like that. I wanted to get the king away from this pawn for a little bit, just buying time. Defend my pawn chain. Make another queen. Spite check. Spite check. Spite check. And then mate. Alright. I think that was like a hard fought one for me. I was worse at different points, but, you know, fought back. And here we are. Alright, that's it for this one. What is this? The Budapest Gambit? Alright. Catch you in the next one.